Alright, we're at race event number 4 in the Extreme Off-Road. This is a cross-country, and I'm going to drive this one from the hood view. This is the second attempt at this. I got all the way to the end, and all these guys and their grandmothers just passed me right at the very, very end of the course. So that was a bit BS, I think, in my opinion. So we're going to try again and see what I can do here. I feel like I have more, control in this view, honestly. But it seems like that's not really translating to actually being out in the lead. But then again, now that I know sort of what the course looks like, oh, what are we doing here? What the hell did I hit? I don't even know what the hell I hit there. Alright, let's cut that a little bit closer, I guess. Yeah, I'm not even sure what happened there. And we gotta squeeze down for this, yep, for that right there. Okay. And yeah, I kind of have a better idea of what the layout's going to be since it's my second time through. Although I don't have that good of a memory. So it does still feel like a brand new course here, but we're doing a lot better than I did last time around. I was in 5th for a very long time. Now we're over in 2nd position, so I think we're doing a lot better now. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. Oh, I just completely missed that checkpoint there. I was going to try to just call just the edge of it, but did not quite get it. That time I got it. I tried to cut the corners there as much as I could. All right, this needs to be slowed down for, I would say, quite a bit more. Utilizing the rewinds a lot, but it's... Oh, what? How did I miss a checkpoint? Where did I miss the checkpoint at? Oh, really? Really? That is why I've turned the rewinds back on, because some of these checkpoints are kinda stupid, I'll be honest. They're not... It's like a gimmick, right? It's like, hey, now I have a checkpoint that's barely passable. Just for the hell of it. Let's just throw that in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that is me just being my bitchy self. I am actually really enjoying the game, so despite what it might sound like, I'm trying to enjoy the game even further by actually being halfway decent at something, even though I am not any of these things. Alright, 90%. Let's get on through here, right to the finish. Should come in 2nd, hopefully. Got my hands off the controller pretty much. And there we go. Alright. That was a lot better than the 8th place I came in in the last attempt. Okay, so we should be in 1st still for the finale. Exactly where we want to be. Alright.
Yes, another championship down. You're closing in on that spot in the finale.
Extreme Off-Road Champion. And we need 6 more championships to be in the Horizon finale. So that is a thing. 377 XP. We're now up to level 49. Very cool. And lots more to do. Lots more bucket list challenges to do. I'll probably do a few more of those before I go on to the next events. But we'll see. We'll see. It really depends on what tickles my fancy.
Nice work. What do you say we put a cherry on this championship with a showcase event? Meet me here.
Or I will do a showcase event. Let's head on over there. Bucket list challenge number 15. Take an Alpha 33 Stradale on a cruise through the countryside, I guess. I guess they said, or through the northeast. I'm not quite sure what they said there. But this, I changed my mind and decided to do this. Okay, I need to race to the destination. I changed my mind. I decided to do this before I go and do the showcase event, because I passed this on the way and it's classified as easy. So I figure, why not? I'm all for easy. I'm all for easy challenges. Let's get over here if we can. Let's try to stay on the road, as I think is intended for us to be. I wonder what the inside of this looks like. Let me just switch there. It's different, I guess. I cannot drive in that view though, unfortunately. I can't race in that view, I should say. I can drive in that view, but racing in it when I'm down that low to the ground, I can't do it. If I was in a truck, I could do it because I'm used to being up high and seeing more. But when I'm down low in this game and it's you know, the field of view is restricted because it's on a console, it just feels, it sort of gives me a little bit more motion sickness, which is strange because I don't usually get motion sick for anything, but for that it tends to. I don't know why. Sort of like a combination between motion sickness and also, you know, what would you call it? Sort of like a combination between motion sickness and just claustrophobia, I guess is what is the other word or terminology I wanted to use there. Okay. So far so good. It's a lazy day to drive our Alpha around the countryside here. Alright, I will do that. I will do that, GPS lady. Oh, nope, let's... that pole would not break. That was a steel pole right there. There we go. Ooh, I want to go this way, not the other way. Excellent. Destination is 3.6 miles. I think we've got time. I think we have time, and as long as we don't hit things along the way, we should have time. Very good. Just cutting a little bit of a corner. Cutting all the corners I can here. Let's see how high. It looks like we have a relatively straight course right now. Well, I say that, and then a bunch of curves start to come up on the mini-map. I was going to say, I would like to try to see how fast I can get this Alpha to go here, but I have a feeling that's not going to be quite so easy. Let's see, this is a little bit less windy right here, up to 110. 122, we're in 6th gear. Yeah, I gotta slow down around here. And yeah, we got a nice long curve here. Can I do it without slowing down? Yeah, I can apparently. Almost. Almost. I had to lift this way. All right, 1.3 miles. Oh yeah, I think we got this. I think we got this in the bag, as long as I don't do something ridiculously crazy here along the way. Alright, I will do this. There we go. Very good. And we'll come around this way. Slow down. Oh, that's not good. I thought I was going to go way off the world there. And I very nearly did. Why would they have a curve there without a guardrail? That does not make any sense to me. Other than to make it as a jump. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a stunt jump. That's why they took the guardrail away from there. But anyway, I think we are very easily going to cross this finish line. Excellente. Another bucket list challenge in the bag. And finally, we did one in the first attempt. I'm always happy about that. In the first attempt and with all the normal difficulty modifiers that I have. Horizon presents North by Northwest. Very good old-time movie. Beat the objective. Okay, what? I assume it has something to do with crop dusters. Yes, indeed. Do I have to go through the crops?
Good luck, mate. You're gonna need it.
Okay, we're in a 2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor. Actually, I looked at one of these as a car that I wanted to buy, but I decided not to. Because I wanted more than 2 doors. Alright, here we go. Well, I want more than 2 doors, and I got 2.5 doors, basically. But yes, I am familiar with the Ford Raptors. So yes, that is a thing. All right, we're driving leisurely to drive through the city against a crop duster. I don't know. I feel like there was a progression here that should have happened at some point with these like showcase challenges. Like, hey, I'm going up against a crop duster now. And it's like, oh, well, that's fine and dandy, but I've already raced, you know, jet fighters and a train and various other things like that. So I feel like racing a crop duster, not the most exciting thing to do. This probably should have been the first challenge, or the balloon one probably should have been the first challenge, and then this one, and then, you know, build up to the fighter jets. Because I feel like that was more exciting than this. But, you know, whatever. Yes, we're still playing against the scripted events here. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna suddenly pull one out at the very end, right? That's generally what happens. Oh man, this Raptor though, not. I mean, it's an off-road vehicle, but it is not handling the off-road quite as well as it should be. Not well at all. Okay, there we go. Get over that hump. And I feel like I'm actually, for the first time in a while, I feel like I'm really far behind. As far as, oh no, apparently not. Suddenly the script kicked in and I'm not far behind at all. Oh, now I'm really screwed though. I'm all spun around there. I have rewinds turned off. So that was pretty devastating, honestly. This might be the first time I have to redo one of these showcases because of that. Oh, come on, let's do this. Come on, keep going. Alright. Still a little bit behind as far as time-wise goes. Let's get around this bend if we can. There's a lot of these like sharp turns here. And then right back onto the tarmac. There we go. And we might end up having to redo this, honestly. It looks like we're not going to make it in time. Or not. That was...
You're making light work out of these plans.
That was
Next
the
year, I'll have to see
ugliest...
if I can get a Concorde out of retirement. Well done, mate.
That was the ugliest showcase event ever, and yet somehow I managed to pull it off in just one attempt. So I am really suspecting that there is no way to lose those events unless you just sit at the starting line and don't do anything. All right, well, that puts a nice cap on the events that we have done, the off-road events, the challenge championship that we just recently won. So we'll go and head on over and try to start up the next series of events. Bucket list challenge number 2, blaze a Caterham R500 along the Italian coast at dawn, and this is attempt number 5 at this. And yes, this is supposed to be an easy bucket list challenge. I feel like there's a lot of mislabeling going on here. I feel like all the bucket list challenges up to this have been, or in the second bucket list challenge list, should not be classified as easy because none of them seem to be. But that's just me. Although I guess maybe that first one was fairly easy. But yeah, I'm in the mode of having to turn the driver assist back on in order to help out with some of this stuff. So for instance, I have the ABS turned on, not the assisted braking, just the ABS, and I have traction control turned on. I do have rewinds turned off because they're not really going to help you anyway in something like this where you got to race to destination. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to pull this one off this time. I don't know. I feel like just turning the ABS on helped a little bit, but I don't think it was that much of a deal for me. But we are further along, so maybe it was the thing that I needed. It looks like we're going to make it just barely. Yep, there we go. We made it that time. Yeah, it's weird. Because last race I did, last retry of this I did without the braking system, and I didn't lock up the wheels at all, but yet I turned it on this time and now it's fine. So I don't know. Maybe it's placebo effect. Who knows? But let me go and find the next event, and I'll be right back. Bucket list challenge number 9: tame a rough yellowbird on the Castelletto streets. This is attempt number 3 at it. Last 2 attempts, well, the first attempt would have been successful, except I took out the camera, so it couldn't record. It couldn't record my performance. The second attempt, I took out the camera again, but was able to record it, but I was 2 miles per hour too slow, and for some reason I am doing a lot more. The first time I ran this, I didn't do quite as much sliding around as this time. I don't know why all of a sudden everything is so floaty here. Wasn't this bad before, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm getting impatient. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I have the traction control turned on, and I have the ABS turned on. So I don't have the assisted braking, just the ABS on. I may have to, with all this rain and everything, turn the assisted braking on at some point. We'll see. We'll see what happens there with that. Alright, there we go. We got a success out of it. Whew. And man, I smashed it that time. I don't know what I did differently, but other than get a success out of it, but I did. So that's good. I didn't have to crank up the driver assists any more than what I already have. Alright, on to the next event.